If we can take a moment and look at the difference between doing and thinking, and we'll soon, if we do some real investigation and look at the past and examine exactly what happened, we will see that it was strictly our thoughts that created that particular physical manifestation that we're looking at in the past. It's really nothing to do with the actions that we take to try to create. We just don't do that. We don't have that kind of power. We do have the power to select the next event, but to actually create it is the creator's job. And when I say job, it's the creator's thing. That's just what he's put us into, to create the things that we want in our physical, more specific physical universe. And we add the ideas on a specific level. The creator just puts out the resources for us to manipulate these things in a more specific way. But my point really is, it's not about us making things happen. It's about us thinking things to happen. Now, that is a tough one, and I usually lose a number of subscribers when I start talking about this, but it's really so important to get this, and I'm not going to give up on my presentation of it just because I lose a few subscribers. Those people are just not ready to hear it, or they're not ready or willing or able to take the time, effort, and energy that's necessary to look and examine your life and really see, what's going on. But it is critically important to not just take everybody's word for things, or follow the herd, follow the masses, be another lemming that follows the lemming that doesn't know where it's going off the cliff. And people know the story about the lemmings. There's the lemming population grows and grows and grows, and pretty soon there's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of these little, kind of mouse-like looking creatures. One of them shows up as the alpha lemming. He starts running around and everybody follows that lemming. He doesn't know where he's going. And he ends up, running off a cliff, and then 95% of the population follow him off the cliff and they all die. So I would say, whatever the mainstream population is doing, pay no attention to that. Just do what you think and feel and know in your heart is the right thing that you should be doing. Just because they're doing it doesn't mean you should be doing it. As a matter of fact, because they're doing it is a pretty good indication that you really don't want to follow the herd. So the point again is, it's the thinking that creates. It's not the doing. The doing comes after you have thought the creation into existence, and then you have the pleasure and enjoyment to do things as a result of your creative thought.